Hey, this is my first vlog. I'm putting this together because I went out and got myself a Bashan Storm. It's a China bike. Probably seen them a lot if you're looking at this video. There's the hawks and things like the sharks. This is along the lines of the shark and stuff. Not a lot of videos on the Storm as far as the videos I plan on making, so if you're interested in this bike, stick around. I'm going to do some mods and stuff, see what we come up with. First, let's look at what we have here. Just got back from picking it up straight from the loading dock. There's a story behind that. We'll get into that later. There she is, and 398 pounds worth of freight. Yeah, and nobody's here. Everybody's at work. Yeah, definitely recruit a friend. Back to what I was saying. Okay, so I went and picked it up at a freight place, went to their dock, did all kinds of fun stuff with that. 45 minutes later, I have it. But not until I tell you about what happened. Okay, so I'm just waiting for them to load it, and I see the guy that I spoke to, and he runs out, finds the guy on a forklift, and he hands him the paperwork. I know it's my paperwork, no big deal. Okay, so I watch him. He goes right across from me, and there's a big trailer, semi-trailer, and he's digging around, and he's digging, and he's digging, and he's digging, and I'm thinking, oh, you know, must be in the front of the truck. Sure enough, I go look, kind of browse, and he's packed everything onto one side, and he's almost to the nose. So I wait, and then all of a sudden I see him dragging something out, and I hear things busting and popping, and all kinds of fun stuff like that, and I'm like going, And right as he gets to the end, I see something fall, and it's a box. And sure enough, I recognize it as my bike. And I'm thinking, oh great. So this is what I get. Let's go ahead and take a look at our fine shipping. Wait for it. Here we go. Oh yeah, isn't that pretty? Okay. So I'm thinking, did he just do that? Did I wait for this bike for a month and a half just to see this guy tear it up right in front of me on my face? And sure enough, it ripped the pallet out from under it. He had it on its side. This was tore up. I'm like going, great. So I've just watched this bike get destroyed right in front of my eyes, straight from China to Dallas, and it gets destroyed in Dallas. But looking inside, the only damage I really see so far, which we'll dig further into it, would be this right here, this scar right in here. I'm not too worried about it. You know, the bike's going to get some abuse anyway. I just didn't want it to happen to it before it got out of the crate. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so on this side you can see it's got a nice metal little frame going on to protect it. Hopefully it did its job, because I'm not going to name the people that shipped it, because it wasn't such a wonderful deal to watch it being half destroyed in front of me. But I'm glad that they had this around. It looks like the tire's good. Some people have had damage before on these bikes, from what I've read. And you know, speaking of, you know, go to China Riders if you want to know real information about it. There's some great people there. Mega Dan, there's just a tons of them. Moto Cheese, he's real good for the Storm. Let's see. Yeah, just a scar. We'll name her Scarface. Got a box full of goodies there. Okay, I'll put it back and we'll start tearing apart this frame and try to get to the bike. Okay, so here's the box of goodies. I'm sure this part's going to be fairly confusing. From everybody I've seen, they say you can figure it out, but it may take a few shots because the bolts aren't really together. Okay, obviously we got the cover for the handlebars. Ah, certificate of origin, China. We have a operational instruction. That ought to be interesting. Got our kickstand. Ah, mirrors. Take a look at one of those. Passenger foot peg. Okay, this is the shifter here. I don't know about the Bashan, but I know on the Hawk that people were unsatisfied with the placement. This one I don't know, so we will pay attention to that and answer those questions for those who may have it. Big bag of goodies. I'm taking it, this is the tool set. Oh yeah, best China can make. Right there, look at that metal, that's beautiful. Oh yeah, spark plug wrench. Very nice. It's actually amazing what they can build for the amount of money. Let's see what this is. Uh-oh. It's the acid for the battery. But guess what? I haven't seen the battery. Maybe it's in the bike. We'll have to see. We'll update that. Well, this is what we have in the box. As you can see, you have this is the mystery bag. A lot of people, they separated these. I hear that, you know, you don't really know where every bolt goes. We'll look into this manual a little later. And they were also saying that it's really got a funky little key set here. So what we're going to look at is the key. They say it's long. That's really not too bad. I think it was worse on the Hawk. But that actually is not too bad. And then, of course, this one has the electric start and the alarm. Gimmicky. I'll play with some friends, but I'll never really use it as an actual device. I mean, really? Okay, well, at this point now, we'll get onto the bike.